Well, okay. Let me talk about the Green Lantern, the Lanterns HBO show teaser trailer. I'm fully on board, and I know I would say fully on board because I like the DCU and James Gunn, whatever. But some of the gripes people have are a little bit overboard, and some of the defenses make more sense because it's just a teaser. And I think there's one idea saying like it going being grounded first is smart, so then whenever it goes cosmic, it goes everywhere. It becomes a big surprise, and like it becoming starting grounded like would introduce the characters a lot easier, and the suit itself being homemade looking, sort of like actually suit that's made is kind of like a golden age superhero situation because Alan Scott uh, made his own suit, and that's technically the first Lantern, even though whenever they modernized it, they made Hal Jordan the first Lantern. Um, so that's kind of how it works. Doing all this, it makes more sense to me. And of course, people are saying that they don't they didn't show the powers in the teaser. They should have showed the powers. I would agree that they should have showed at least one scene he's using the power to do like a hammer. Actually, hammer would probably make it obvious that it's gonna be like a Superman thing. Probably like a machine gun thing, right? Like Gatling gun. Um, that'd be interesting. Or how making a jet, maybe that would be cool. But overall, there's potential in this. Sinestro being in it gives it more of a name, I'll say, because Sinestro's like the main guy. Um, it would be kind of cool as him flashbacks of him being a Green Lantern at first, kind of thing. That would be kind of cool. Um, but there are a lot of potentially like good storylines they could branch out with this, and there are ideas overall that this could work. Um, but anyone that really wants to join, I'll just do this ahead of time, so then it's possible for anyone to do it. So I'm just gonna put that there. So overall, this is gonna be a interesting start to the whole Green Lantern situation, and the fact that Hal Jordan said he was the only human makes me think multiple options could be possible. Hal Jordan could say that just to hide Guy Gardner from John Stewart, possibly, or have that saying you're just being rude to Guy Gardner, or this could be a situation. No, hi, hi. Oh, I think I recognize the profile picture, maybe, but I don't recognize the name that much. But yeah, I'm just talking about my side. Oh, hi. Yeah, I'm just talking about my side of the whole Lantern teaser trailer, and this whole Lantern teaser trailer. Um, the obvious people that hate it are gonna hate it regardless. But what I think about it is, I see some negatives for me, of course, but there are positives too. My negatives first because obviously I like the show idea. My negatives is it physically looks dark. Like I guess in the morning time when there was a morning scenes it's pretty light, but overall I kind of want like a mixture sort of. And the way they talk, there's not really a happy moment when they're talking that much. But oh, hey, but overall, here are my positives and my defenses of some things that people don't like. The suit, I like the suit, the fact that it's a physical suit because this is more golden age Green Lantern. Uh, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. But uh, I'm just hyped for this new Lantern show because this is actually gonna be a thing where it'll be in between. Yeah, yeah. Well, at least I'm talking about it, but um, uh, we can both talk about it like through the chat, and I'll respond to whatever you say about it. But it is potentially a really good show because it's HBO. I would say most, like probably 90% of HBO shows are really good. And then like sometimes the only negatives would probably be the ending of certain shows, but overall it's gonna be good. But yeah, I'm just curious about why Hal Jordan didn't mention Guy Gardner at the very end, but there's potential really good character development reasonings for it. So I think it's going to be good. I personally think the show will be great, and I know I actually prefer the practical suit. Y- Yeah, like a lot of people say that they want it to be CGI, but practical suit to me is cool because they said Earth One, and then Earth One looks really good, and Earth One suit being um, created by the Ring makes less sense because Earth One has like a lot going on the suit, but it being a real suit is Golden Age comics because Alan Scott, I think would be really cool is Alan Scott actually being a thing, you know? I probably never meet Guy or probably never met Guy or probably because yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I think Hal just hates Guy Gardner that he just doesn't mention his name. And the fact that Guy Gardner is a corporate superhero, like he works for a company, that might be a thing that like some Green Lanterns really hate the fact that he works for a company. That's one thing, and the fact that Guy Gardner, at least in the comics, is the most powerful Green Lantern because his willpower is really strong. His willpower is really strong because he thinks he's all that. He thinks he's the best out of it, which is true. But the fact that he's like really like mentally really like thinks he's all that makes him powerful. So that's the whole situation right there. And I think like the to me the negatives is like the environments kind of look boring. Like I know it's set in like a small town, but I think the environments could be like them driving up a mountain, you know? them driving in like beachside area, like different kind of environments. But of course, this is a teaser. They can go to other places. And they said Precinct Earth originally. And Precinct Earth means that they can go to space, but not too far from Earth. That makes that makes it interesting overall. And I just think like Sinestro is casted it in the show. So Sinestro is confirmed to be in the show. So Sinestro being it would be kind of cool is flashbacks of Sinestro being Green Lantern and then becoming Yellow Lantern. People seem to forget it's a teaser trailer, of course. Can't show too much. Yeah, it's a teaser trailer, yeah. And overall it's gonna be an interesting thing. And I hope this show does bring in the casual audience because I think the negativity is getting is because the people that know about Green Lanterns are criticizing it, but the people that do not know about any of the Green Lanterns could start watching it and like start learning about the history. Yeah, that's fine. Haters are using AI or yeah, yeah. And people are saying the costume looks terrible and all that, but like the costume looks good. It's in a closet, so it's probably gonna be dark. And if it's like bring in that suit in more of the sunlight area, that's gonna be good. And that whole AI thing, those AIs did the whole suit brown, which when you look at the trailer, there are green parts of the suit. So yeah, that's kind of how it goes right there. And but yeah, I'm just I'm just gonna put this on the chat, an invite link, just so it doesn't disappear because sometimes the longer it takes from the chat, the uh, less likely people could do that. So I'm just only doing that just to do that. Oh, you're back? Yeah. Yeah, I just put the invite link just so it doesn't like disappear. Anyone like within this could go. So but overall, yes, people are using AI to make the suit look better, or like there's one AI where they're wearing the suit, Hal Jordan is wearing the suit in the trailer, but the suit isn't green. So like they made it brown on purpose to make it worse than it is. But there are there is potential with the suit because if he powers up with the suit and he's like fully powered, the suit can turn really like light green, or if he goes outside in the morning time, it might be light green. And yeah, if Guy Gardner shows up with the uh, Maxwell Lord uniform, like people it'll be interesting how John Stewart and Hal Jordan would react to that suit and see like, oh, you're working for cup company and stuff. I thought the suit looked fine, people. Yeah, yeah. And people forget that that writer also wrote Bumblebee, which is like a really good Transformers movie. Yeah, it wasn't even seen in the trailer, yeah. But Sinestro's in the show, so like Sinestro could pop up in the official trailer, and that might help it out. You know, Sinestro being in the official trailer would be kind of cool. And Guy Gardner is announced to be in every all the episodes. It's 8 episodes, and he's announced to be in all 8 episodes. And it is cool that it's 8 episodes. Because if each episode is an hour long, it'll be 8 hours of the whole show. And I did watch Ted season 2, and what's cool is it's not really good, but like I didn't sleep today because I just binge watched Ted season 2. Ted season 2 was pretty cool to say. They also seem to forget that she working on the Flash. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the Flash got a lot of people working on it, so like her version is probably changed up a lot from the other people. So that's an issue too. But yeah, this is pretty pretty cool overall, I would say. But yeah, and there is a comment. I like the idea that Hal hates guys, so he doesn't even mention him. I think that could create a really funny interaction dynamic. They do appear together in a suit, but you're right. Both of these. Okay, I'm gonna. Punch as a writer, I mean, James Cameron couldn't even save that. Yeah, and I'm just gonna really share screen. So I'm so I just watched this and I commented, and here's the comment, and I recommend it, and I said, to me, the fact he they are said they are all aliens makes me think Hal is hiding Guy from John, or he just hates Guy so much he doesn't see him as a true Green Lantern, or some other idea. Guy seems to be coming back from retirement and soon loves the job again, or something. The suit not being from the ring is really golden age, and that could work for this universe. And he says, I think the idea that Hal hates guys so much he doesn't even mention him. I like that. I like that idea, and it's like I think that could create a really funny, interest, interesting dynamic when they appear together. And I didn't think about that for the suit, but you're right. Very golden age. Thank you for watching. So he did like my comment. Enjoyed it. Yes. But yeah, this is an interesting take on all of you.
Hello.
Okay. I don't want to watch another live stream. That's gonna be counterintuitive. Um, but yeah, that I kind of don't want to watch the people that are obviously gonna hate it kind of thing, because I'm kind of tired of doing that. But it does look pretty crazy. Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah. So what else do you want to talk about? This is they didn't even gonna say that he wouldn't greenlight a script unless the story was good. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the story has to be good, and I think this has potential. It's just that this teaser They should have showed a little bit more. I get that, and they should have embraced a little bit more of the things, because I think they shot a lot of episodes, or possibly shot all the episodes, but um, working on it while it's going on, kind of thing. So I do agree that there is potential. They should have done more stuff like that. But yeah, I think it could work overall. This thing's gonna be an interesting idea. Um, but yeah, overall, I did share a lot of the posts. See right here is the golden age, with the costume being handmade and not from the ring right there. Just shared that just to give you a visual thing. Respectfully disagree. Glad people want to see DC do great though. So this is sort of like, this whole video is sort of bashing it, but I say like it's fine to disagree. It's fine. So I did share a lot of the stuff, and I said thought you wanted dark, serious, and everything. So really is that actually actor to play Jon Stewart. So yeah, yeah. Saying you are not a bully, saying you're not a bully, yet keep calling me gun wife. I never bullied you. Only pointing out your points and disagreeing. Never made fun of your physical appearance, nor your personality, or anything about your personality. You support Snyder versus the universe that had Ezra Miller, Jared Leto, Amber Heard, and the Cyborg actor that accused every executive a lot of stuff. Stop saying Snyderverse was perfect with no controversies. So what I'm saying is this guy right here, Ayambo Davidson, he says because I support James Gunn, and like he still thinks that James Gunn is a creep and all that stuff, even though he apologized multiple times. He moved on from it, and he's changing within like the tweets he's making, within the Instagram posts and everything. The only time he jokes is whenever he's responding to somebody and he makes fun of their response. Like that's really the only time he jokes. And I really hope that so that's the thing. And then I'm just pointing out that Snyderverse had some creepy people too. So you can't say the Snyderverse was perfect or anything. So that's my point. He assumes just because Superman and Supergirl are cousins, they have to love one another. Tell that to the siblings that kill one another. Just because you are family doesn't mean they love one another. So this video, he kind of got mad, like he shouted, saying like, "Oh, they're family, they love each other," like, stuff like that. You know, I said that just because you're family doesn't mean you have to will always love one another all the time, because there are people that are crazy. Can be brighter when you use powerful ring. See, I did this. Can be brighter when you use a powerful ring. So I kind of disregard that. And it said, great points. Making this more grounded makes future lantern stuff more cosmic. So that's yeah, that third's a weirdo, yeah. But yeah, but overall, this is gonna be good, and people that are in the stream, you're welcome to collaborate within the stream thing. And yes, I'm just gonna just hit enter. What do you think about Sam Raimi doing a DC with Batman? Like, Batman would be interesting. I think, Sam Raimi could do a if they want to do a whole Spider-Man situation. I could see Sam Raimi do a Blue Beetle if they want to do like the similar thing. But I could see him also doing Man of Tomorrow if you want to get a different director for Man of Tomorrow. So there are a lot of possible options, I'd say. But yeah, overall, it is going to be an interesting thing. Sam Raimi could do like a lot of DC stuff. I'm not going to limit him, so yeah. Overall, it's gonna be a crazy thing, and I'm just gonna more options. I'm just gonna do this because I think the anyone oh, it's okay. Going by the teaser, you think there will be a race. Actually, I think it's not a. I don't think that's a racism thing. I think that might be a move to make his willpower not as good, or because it was yellow, it might be a fear thing. But it won't. It's not gonna be a fear thing where it's like he'll be scared. I. It is possible this might be a fear thing where it if kind of makes him wanting to be a Yellow Lantern. There's possibility that there's a lot of options for that. Yeah. So like what I'm saying is there are a lot of options for a whole bunch of stuff. So So this makes me think that this is three different rings because some people are saying that Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart will be sharing one ring, like between one another. But this would be kind of cool if this is a thing. But I'm not sure if it is because he put that on the dashboard. Unless that turns into that and then his ring, I'm not sure. But yeah, overall, this is going to be an interesting turn of events in most of the situations. But yeah, this is kind of let's see. So he's wearing it. I guess it was live, but now he's premiering it. Go for the tone of Superman to more mature tone of the DCU later on. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm just gonna I'm gonna
There's
go to
still so
this just
much,
to promote
um,
this
you
stream.
know,
This
there's
is
so much else that they can
being good,
show us,
I
but I also hope that
guess.
they're not gonna show us
But
because I don't wanna
overall, this is an interesting. Yeah. Yeah. So what else do you wanna discuss? So yeah, and of course, Mr. Phenom's still gonna talk about the fact that people edited the suit, so it's gonna look better than like that whole that whole mess. Say, Yeah, I don't know what else to do, but, I might actually go to the other stream, but, um, you watch Slav's yeah, I watched Slav's live stream, I am part of the thing, like, I have some comments on his live stream and stuff, and, I the one that is on right now, it's just a premiere, which is like, it's uploading while, being played kinda thing, so, but, I think, I'm gonna end it here, good stream, and this good that's a pretty short stream because, people can watch the whole stream. So, have a good one.